don't like you. I don't like your fucking show. I don't like what you stand for. I don't like anything about your fucking shit now. And so, like, you have to understand, I was there to make fun of you. That's it. Kid you not. And I'm not saying that because I didn't get donations. I'm not saying that because I didn't get anything out of this. I'm saying that because I fucking mean it. You're a sellout. You are. And so are all of your friends. Most of your friends are fucking sellouts. I'm not gonna sit here and say some fucking shit about you. You're a terrible fucking person. I know exactly what the hell is going on behind the scenes. Shit that most of you guys wouldn't even see. But it's like, I know what's happening. Like, I see what's going on. I get screenshots all the time. Like, I'm not fucking blind, dude.
You something, Rebs. Like I said, you're the only one selling out. You sold everybody out that tried to help you, just believed in you, fucking hope, prayed for you. I ain't mad. You do what you do. But
and in the midst of it, they just made
every bit of it
like these conversations about, like, you know, physically assaulting my mother. Cool. Like, they're just over and about on channels saying, oh yeah, oh, cool. Like, you got people threatening to punch my mom and shit because this dumb bitch Rue has gone around making light out of this shit. And because she's made light out of this shit, it's different than how it's ever been made out of, like, light out of before. Because people before weren't just like, you know, like people who weren't just like terrible trolls weren't just going over there and believing this shit that, like, let's say Tonic and Rada and the rest of them were throwing around until Rue came along. Once someone like Rue comes into the mix, you know how easy it is for these people to assume that just because they think she's not a troll or she's new into this, that's going to bring people who weren't even really trolling to begin with into her side of things. And now they just became trolls. Because by them believing that Rue wasn't a troll.
Y'all, everybody listening, Rebel's got all the answers.
A troll narrative,
he knows everything.
Kind of inadvertently became trolls. So basically, she made this a very dangerous atmosphere for me. Like, I have to almost leave YouTube because of Rue. Just because of her existence on this platform at all.
Rebel,
like,
you'd be
like,
ahead.
It's fucked, but it's kind of the truth. When
be ahead.
She's one of the few people out here
I'm not
that can get the good people to direct over to the bad people. And that's basically what happened. What happened is a lot of good folks are being pushed over to the bad side of things. And it's people like Rue who are pushing for that. That's, in simple terms, that's basically what's happening. And so at that point, there's no place for me here. Like, you guys have completely made this into a fucked, like, landscape. Like, you cannot even hang out here.
Rebel, you're the only one that controls your destiny, fate, or your
You know,
actions,
before Rue came along and before Lauren came along, like, you could actually tell there was good people out here. They actually, like, wanted to help.
That ain't what you were saying before, man.
Like, playing games with their heads and shit. Since Rue came along, like, no one's ever gonna believe anyone ever again. No one's ever gonna know the
you're a
difference
powerful
between
little
who's bad,
hussy.
who's good, any of that shit, ever again. Like, Rue has made it so that now it's almost close to impossible to figure out who anybody is. Like, now, it's just like, you know, anyone could be in question. And before she came along, it never was like that. It never was like that. Like, you could usually figure out who was siding with who. You knew who was with who. You know what was what. It wasn't that complicated. You knew the people who were attacking families, who were doxing. Those were the bad people, and that was it. That was as simple as that. Now, it's gone way more complicated than that. Now, we're just validating a bunch of bullshit. And we don't even question it.
Hey, you validate bullshit.
And I do blame people like Rue. I do blame people like STL, like Paige, like German Lady.
Blame everybody but yourself, Rebel.
I blame you too. Because you guys basically just pushed for this to happen. Like, the way that things are now, you all pushed for this.
Powerful motherfuckers.
And I hate you fuckers.
Rue, you must be a goddess. Let me bow to the fucking queen of YouTube, Miss
so
Rue.
much that you even had to bring a worse situation upon yourselves just to get me out of the equation.
Hey,
Like, you
we're in a
hated me
worse
that
situation,
much
Rebel.
that you had to
Man,
bring in
get
something a lot more evil just to make an excuse for it. It's like, you know, I don't know where the fuck you guys thought that was a good idea, or even if that was the idea, I don't even know. But I can definitely tell that you guys were definitely selling me out, and I see how you guys did it. And it's easy to do it when I come on here and, you know, I go off from time to time and I say like some stupid shit. And you can take advantage of that shit, right?
Sure.
And it's so easy to. And it's funny. And it's funny. So, you know.
Nobody said it was
fair,
funny,
right?
but I don't
It's
think
funny.
it's funny. I
Even
think
if
it's
people
sad.
are out here threatening to physically assault my mother and shit, it's funny, right?
No, never just about.
You know what Ruth said yesterday?
Bullies.
She said, maybe it's not so bad or something that people's children are being attacked on YouTube. Or maybe people shouldn't be so proud that people's children are being attacked on YouTube, because we're all God's children in a sense, in the eyes of God. She thought that was a good idea to say some shit like that.
Well, Rebel,
Like,
you think
almost like
anybody
as
that
an
don't
excuse for
do
people going after
exactly
people's
what you
kids.
want and how
Because
you
in a
want it
sense,
and when you want
you know,
it,
we're
is
all in the
attacking
eyes of God. So we're all God's children. We're all God's children. So in a sense, we're all God's children.
you. And in a sense, you give what you get, Rebel.
Yeah, I take her word for a lot of shit. You know, she's a smart person. She's a real smart gal.
So, you get
You all
what
are a
you
bunch
get,
of
Rebel.
fucking morons.
Like I said, I ain't said nothing about you to you in a long minute. I was there when you was doing decent. I started fucking walking away when you started fucking it off. And, you know, you don't do, you know, I feel for you, dude. I hate to see anybody in this kind of mental or spiritual misery and torment. And,
And with Vegas Valley, like anyone
Vagina Valley,
who knows about anything about this shit would know, like,
bitch.
by giving him attention at all, you're just only basically probably promoting him. Like, you're only helping to lure
then
people
why you
over
talking?
there
Why
and
you
watch
talking
the show.
about him and promoting him? Why you always wanting to chop it up with him, Rebel?
You know,
Damn.
and maybe you're getting some subs and some content off of it, I guess, and some views, I guess. I mean, most of them are paid for anyway. But it just seems odd to me, because really, by bringing him up at all, you are just giving him attention.
Well, you
Like,
just
that's
brought him
literally
up, Rebel.
why I stopped talking about the dumb little shit, was because by giving him attention, that was just, like, you know, that's one of the dumbest things you could possibly do. That's almost like telling your audience, I hate this person, I really hate him, by the way, go over there and watch him.
Rebel, you man.
Y'all realize that, right?
Rebel, you realize that I don't have hate for you, right?
You do
I have
nothing.
sympathy and empathy. I feel bad for you.
Absolutely nothing by doing what pretty much Dr. Dave, Kate, and every other streamer out there in the drama communities have already fucking done.
My heart hurts for you, man. This fucked up.
Who hand me down ass fuck, like,
no.
you just picking up leftovers and rehashing it type shit. Like, you know, it's something that's already been done before. You know, you're not gonna get subs like Kate did. You're not gonna be successful like Dr. Dave. No matter how hard y'all try, you're probably not gonna be anything like Chile. But here you guys are, assuming that you're gonna somehow make a big job out of this.
Well, what are
shit.
you doing, Rebel? What are you doing? Just
You
want
losers. You fucking losers. I hope people do go over there just to prove how dumb you idiots are. Have that idiot give everybody wrenches again, just to prove how stupid you fuckers are. And you chop it up with him. Prove how stupid you are again. Like,
why do you continue
because
to?
that's all that really happened when this initially began. Like, AC and Tonic were kind of the first ones to seek this dude out, or so they say they were, or so they say. You know, how do we know they didn't already have something in the plans just to set all of us up.
Sure, but John, you know,
When you really think about it.
yeah, right. Well, that makes perfect
So
sense.
you guys are just
Man,
too
how
dumb
come
to
I
really
hadn't
think
been
about
listening
that
to
shit.
you all along?
You're just really too dumb to think about that shit. A lot of y'all are. You know.
You're right. We need you to
So
fucking sort it
it's
all
not
out
even really
for us,
worth
Rebel.
explaining.
You know, if we didn't have
You
you
guys
here to
believe,
explain
like,
it, what
you
were we
believe
thinking?
what someone like Rada tells you. So I mean, you must all be
The
really
guy.
stupid. I mean, you must be really dumb if you believe that's something that moron tells you. So yeah, of course they believe some shit. Like that would help make a. I don't know. Like, I don't really know. But yeah, whatever. Doesn't make much sense, honestly. Except to maybe, like, pat a few people's pockets with some change and dollars, y'all. Like, I don't really see what the point is to proving all this shit. Like, at first, you know, you could have almost said, well, maybe it's just because you don't agree with this guy attacking women and shit or something. But no, it's like, now it's become definitely like a moneymaker for these folks. Like, they don't give a shit about whether Joe's a good person or bad person. They don't give a fuck whether they think he's a terrorist or not, or whether any of that shit. They were just over there with wrenches in his chat just like 3 weeks ago. Ain't nobody believe those fucks. Like, if anyone is wondering why I'm not talking about Vegas Valley, it's literally because they're talking about Vegas Valley.
You can't keep his name out of your mouth, Rebel. Do you see the conversation you're in, man?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Do you see the
That would
conversation
almost
you're
look like
having
make
with
it look
yourself?
like I agree with what everyone else agrees with. And I totally am not believing what everyone else just believes. Or let me just put it this way, I don't go along with what everyone else goes along with. Like, if anyone supports this shit show and any narrative that he has, chances are I will back away from speaking about anything that they're talking about. Like, it's just
I mean, fuck the drama. I'm with you on that, Rebel,
like,
but
ridiculous as almost like promoting Game Over 2's video and calling it like my own video or some shit. Like, why would I do that? That's the only reason I wouldn't rehash the shit, and because it's not even something that's interesting. Like, Vegas Valley has nothing to do with me. He's just this fucking loser piece of shit.
amen.
Fucking cheap car salesman.
Not even
in Nevada. Like, nobody fucking cares. The fact that the rest of you care is just stupid. No, fuck you, Joe. You didn't have my fucking back, bitch. Don't give me a dislike now. You should have given me a dislike when I first started my stream, motherfucker. You decided to treat me like I was a piece of shit right when you first met me. And then you took up for the shit show, you dumb fuck. For any of you fucking idiots over there at Vegas Valley to think that I'd have his back.
Rebel, nobody thinks you'll have their back, man. Everybody knows you won't.
What?
Period.
What the fuck did he do for me?
Yep, that's the problem. What did he do for me? What did he do for
German
me?
lady do for me? What the fuck did they do for me but kick me to the bottom anyway? All of you. So fuck all of you. You want to roll with the fit though? You guys want to play like you're cool and roll with the fit though? Fuck you.
Can't say I do.
You want to be Tonic's little buddy?
Nope.
Eat a dick. And that goes for all of you. Rada too, you little bitch.
That
you
he
ain't
is.
fooling nobody.
You right. He's a wannabe. I can't argue with some of that, Rebel.
Bitch boy.
But, that he is, you little pig boy. Soo-wee.
And Joe, calm your tone, little bitch. I told you how many fucking times. How many fucking times did I tell you these people were selling you out? How many fucking times?
Everybody knows Joe was a punk. How many times did I tell
you were being trolled?
Everybody knows Joe was a punk.
You want to believe that?
He's a punk. He ain't got nothing. He ain't about nothing except for running his mouth.
Fuck you too. You gotta start a separate channel and act like you ain't cool with Joe all of a sudden. You were just there 2 weeks ago, you fucking idiot. Like 3 weeks ago or some shit like that. And now all of a sudden you guys can just flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. You guys don't get questioned one fucking bit. But me, I'm questioned. Every fucking decision I make is questioned. Fuck you, dude. And fuck your intro. You're gonna ask me for an intro and make an intro? And you're like, bitch, you don't deserve one of my fucking intros. Gonna go and ask someone else to make you an intro. Then you're gonna ask me to make you an intro. Bitch, I put no effort into making you a fucking intro. Just so you know. I put Paquito effort into making you an intro. I did not even think about it. Like, after I ended that stream, do you think I went into an editing program or software and actually attempted to make anything for you? Because if you think I did, you're a fucking joke, dude. You are not going to disrespect me like that. Go to some piece of shit like Game Over 2. Get some intro from him beforehand. Ask him, take shots at me with your boys over at Widow Wabbit. And then somehow expect me to be cool with you, bro. Like, no. I don't give a shit, Angel. You can suck a dick. You guys pretend like you're cool, like in that you guys understand what I've been through and you understand what I'm going through. You're liars.
Yeah, Rebel, you're unique. You're the only one that's done it. You're the only one that's been there. You're the only one that's experienced.
Sticking a butt plug up your butt. Chances are you're a fucking liar. I don't believe you. I said I don't believe you.
Cool.
I said as long as you hang around people like the shit show, I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you.
You know, there are a lot of people that say you hang out with Rebel, they don't believe you.
Hang around people like that.
That's
no one will
that's
take
a rumor about Rebel.
If you hang around people like that, even if you play off like you're the most honest motherfucker around. And eventually, people will see right through you. Just like they did when you were sipping.
Just like Joe, I have you.
Little bitch.
Just like well, you showed right through yourself, Rebel. You showed what you're about.
How dare you motherfuckers even think that I was going to have your back after y'all sold me out a long time ago?
Well, nobody sold you out.
You threw me under the bus a long time ago. You nasty
You
fucking
crawled
idiots.
under the bus to be a fucking victim, my friend.
And you're gonna really sit there and be surprised and be like, yo, I wasn't really seeing that coming, bro. What the fuck, yo? I wasn't seeing that coming, bro. What the hell, yo, Rebs? Yo, what the hell? I was one of the ones who took up for you, bro.
You don't hear me saying that, do you? I don't care, Reb. I mean, I do. I care that you're in that kind of pain, but no.
Because you spoke good things about me one time on your panel and your show. Because you came on here one time and acknowledged me for like 2 seconds.
And
you guys don't stay on my panel long enough to like treat me with respect. Like, you don't even want to hang around me. You guys come on here for less than 5 minutes and then you dead because you don't want to be here. It's not because you have something to do. It's not because you have somewhere to go.
That I'll tell you something, Rebel. If you really believe that,
you didn't want to come into this shit.
That I'll tell you something.
Come on here and have a conversation with me, any kind of conversation with me, because you weren't really trying to be a friend. You were trying to use me.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
That's
use Rebel.
I'm not fucking dumb. I'm not slow like that, yo. Like, I can see when people are trying to troll, yo. It's evident. It is clear, my dog, my G. Okay?
Clear that you
ain't trolling nobody.
Medical help, my friend. It's clear. I've known several people with
fucking
these disorders, and
losers.
And it's painful to say.
Sitting there, acting like you should get some respect when these are the same people who first sat there at Vegas Valleys pushing people away because they had any kind of complaint against this dude, Vegas Valley. And now they can just easily come out of it and say they just don't like Vegas Valley, and now they're more cooler than I, even though I was calling out Vegas Valley first.
Shit, I beat everybody to that. Go back and look at my shit. First time I heard of him, I said he was a punk bitch.
You're just
I beat you all to it.
Like, you just cut in line and shit.
You ain't the first one, Rebel. I was. Get it straight. No lies, man. That's a lie. I put out videos about what a punk he was while you were still over there trying to be buddy up on his panel, chopping it up with him, as you say. So like I said, you can take this as an attack. I ain't trying to knock you down, Rebel. I'm trying to point shit out to you. You know, talking about now people trying to talk to you and stuff. I have many times. And, you know, and like I said, I ain't mad at you. I still think you need help. But I will warn anybody I can on, you know, just like they did me.
Sellouts. Sellouts.
To,
Sellouts. Sellouts.
you know, watch out for you. Like defend. You know, defend was looking out for me. Because they knew I'd keep my word about not sending you any money. So he saved me some money.
Sellouts. Sellouts. Sellouts.
You know, and I don't owe you nothing. I never.
You went over and hung out with people.
I went over and hung out. Yeah, I go hang out with a lot of people.
Totally not talk about families, and then totally just ended up being the type.
I've been to a lot of places.
Talk about families.
You used to hang out with fucking Brett and Turtle Boy. Explain that.
Sellouts.
I mean,
all I can really just say is sellouts. Like you guys are such sellouts.
The only one that sold you out was your mind.
Sellouts.
Your mind.
I can't even let anybody chat in a fucking live chat that's supposed to be an interactive experience, and I can't even have one now with y'all because you're such fucking sellouts.
Your mind.
Like that's how bad this got.
Your mind is pretty bad, my friend, and you do need to seek help. You guys
sat in the same Discord servers with some fuck like Richard Cheese, and then really thought that you were gonna push for anything but this.
Well, where do you think all your screenshots come from? And people ain't hanging out around people doing that shit. How do you think you're getting that information? Come on, Rebel.
Even if I wanted to make live chat available, I can't. You guys have made this impossible. I cannot work with you like this.
So, you know, does that mean you need to get off YouTube? Is that what it's come to? I mean, if that's what you got to do it. Ain't nobody going to be mad at you. You know, but you got to take some responsibility for your own actions, young man. For, you know, some of your own health, you know, and stuff like that. And I understand you ain't got a lot of in your past to be a very good guide, but at some point you got to do something for yourself, man. The only thing I sold out was nothing. I've done exactly what I told you. Well, I hadn't walked away yet, but I ain't picking at you. But this video here is a point, man. Like I said, while you was doing good, I was in your chat every day. When you started in on slipping and not maintaining anything, I started stepping further and further back. And I still don't think it's right, you know, that they're a bunch of punk-ass bullies. I'm not disagreeing with that. That are fucking not helping the situation. But actions like this, you keep going and looking for it, too, you know. And you've got to take some responsibility for your own actions, man. Period. Period. So, you know, you can get quiet, and I'm sure, you know, you'll be coming at me here in a minute. Cool. I'm handling it. Ain't no big deal. You know, stealing your views and all this other. But hey, I put your name in my fucking screen. I want you to know what.
Sellouts.
Because this ain't your time frame, young man.
Sellouts.
This is an open air deal. Fucking ain't nobody got no scheduled time, and it damn sure don't all belong to you. You know, this is what it's all about. It's freedom of choice. I've told you more than once. You put some good shit together and you can have some decent conversations. But you're more worried about controlling people and gaslighting people and all of that than you are anything else.
Sellouts.
And
bunch of fucking sellouts.
If anybody is predictable, it's you.
Didn't expect anything better.
30 motherfuckers told me what you would do and about how long it would take. So if there's anybody in any predictability here, it's you. Look at your cycles, man. And your mental health. Just stop and look back when
Beta
you
ass
first got out of
bitches.
hospital, how calm you was and how peace. And nah, you need some of that, man. You need some of that. You need to stay away from the sativa, roll with indica, and you need to go back and see that doctor. And there was a point I had an interest in trying to get out there, go to court with you and
Losers.
stuff like that.
Losers.
Now I don't have any interest
Losers.
in hanging out with you at all, man.
Losers.
I mean, why would I? Why would anybody?
Sellouts. Losers.
So,
Beta bitches.
yeah, you right. Because they ain't doing exactly what you want, how you want. Everybody's, out to get you because they're not, you can't control it. So, by your banner there, fuck your
You are
donuts.
super beta.
That means you're not going to
Beta.
ask for any more,
You're
right?
a beta bitch.
It's all dirty and all that. Yeah, everybody's a beta bitch. You're the only real alpha out there. Hey, you're right. You're right, Rebel.
In your fucking head,
No.
bitch.
Oh, I stay in my head. It's a dangerous place. Anybody's had a glimpse can tell you that. I mean, that ain't no secret. Now, and hell, on your panels, there's a couple of times I tried to come up. You talk about nobody coming or staying or having a conversation. There was times you knew better than to let me up because I'd speak to you in love and kindness to show you where your bullshit was at too. And you can't handle that. You cannot handle anybody's but your own ideas, truths, or any of that. But
Who fucking cares, beta loser?
yeah, I know you're watching, Rebel, and you can call me whatever you want. You ought to know. You ought to know. You don't have that effect on me. You cannot affect me that way. It's funny to me. That is funny to me. Now, very little in your whole situation is funny, but that is. That is hilarious. Because, see, I'm not here to wish you any harm or abuse you in any way. But I'm not here to coddle you and lie about it either.
When these people get bored,
And,
because they're not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, we get
they
bored
go
when
after
Rebel
you.
ain't around and blah, blah,
Like I
blah.
said, you're on your own, kid.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Rebel was protecting
Let's see how much German lad has your back then.
Rebel,
Okay? Let's see how much Dulce Betty gives a shit. Aight? We'll
Rebel,
see how much Southern
come
Belle
on, man.
really cares. Okay?
Do you think, listen
Even
to what you're saying.
Roxanne,
You're acting like you
the
were
first sign
protecting
of
Ruth.
weakness that you show, and she'll abandon you. She will leave you just like she's left everybody else.
You mean left you?
Just like she's sold everyone else out. She'll do the same to you.
So, Rebel, you're the great protector.
Have fun.
You're the great protector of YouTube and all these poor innocents on here.
It's only going to last so long, this gravy train, until eventually it starts dying down, just like it always does for everyone. They only ever really go back to Andrew. They only ever give their allegiance back to like someone like AC and Andrew and ASMR. Like, you're not going to win the hearts of many who have no hearts.
So why do you keep trying, Rebel?
I'm just going to sit there and laugh when that happens.
Sure.
Because I'll remember how serious you took my situation and how you did nothing but make light out of it and drew people away from supporting me and only but did more harm when it came to the attacks.
You're the one making light of your situation. You're the one making a joke out of it. Everybody else is just laughing at it.
Playing this little fucking game. And so when they play that game with you, I will not be a voice speaking out for you.
Nobody asked you to, Rebel.
And I bet, I'm just going to bet, that most of these people don't either.
So what? That's YouTube.
So I hope you're all happy with the decisions that you all choose to make. that seems to be such a logical decision, or decisions to be made, because you guys are sure good at making decisions. We all know that.
Well, hello, Andy Brooks. Wendy L.
And Huck, I thought you weren't afraid of anyone. Like I thought very few people scared you. Here. But I can definitely tell these people scare you.
Get on a different one.
That's all this tells me when you say that, my beef isn't your beef and blah 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 type shit. When you say that, all I hear is, or all I really see is fear coming from you, because I can tell like you would only express fear like this because you're scared. So these people clearly even scared you. So it's like, I don't,
Rebel.
That's like, I don't know who you think you're sticking up for, or standing up for, when you do something like give Glenn Lambert a wrench, and 0151 a wrench, and, Dulce Betty a wrench, and German lady a wrench, and she's over there sharing everyone's link here and above the sun, or under the sun besides mine. It's just,
Well,
it's
Andrew, I'm sure it is your friend.
It really is. Even
that
with Rue, like you're not cool with Rue, but like when it came to
whatever you
her,
want to call it,
you were more than willing to sell me out to take up for her. And it's like you guys aren't even supposedly
that shit crazy.
even talking, but like still, it's like everyone pretty much sold me out before they sold anyone else out.
Your mind's the only one who sold you out, Rebel.
It is what it is. Like it really,
It really is what it is. It really is.
Like they left me with no choice but to like.
There's always choices, Rebel. Always
you
choices.
Fucking idiots either said I had to go.
And I know it better than most.
Like.
I also know that I have to fucking be accountable for my choices.
Like what the fuck? Or what?
Good, bad, or
I don't know
indifferent.
what they think. Like nothing that these people are doing is somehow going to improve my life. Like even if their incentive is to push me off the internet,
it's nobody's job but yours to improve your life, Rebel.
And away from getting
That's
help
what
from
you don't
anybody
get.
is necessarily going to help me. When the whole purpose of me coming on here in the first place was so that I could find an escape or maybe something or anyone to talk to. And it's just like I'm just going to go back to having an antisocial, depressive life.
What has this been, Rebel?
Talking to nobody behind the scenes. And, there's people on here who could have, like, actually inspired me to do something better with my life. And now it's, like, totally like you guys did anything but. And you left me with these fucking court things that I have to do.
We didn't leave you with nothing. That's what you went and got it all yourself, man.
Like it's not bad enough as it is with that, but now all
you
of
left
sudden,
yourself in that situation,
I
just like I've left myself in all of my situations.
Because you let your grudge and your anger take over, like, and I'll never forgive that. Like it's like
I'm good with that, Rebel.
Hurt you guys so much that you had to actually, incite people to start making light out of people saying they're gonna punch my mom and shit. There's been at least like 4 or 5 different trolls who said that shit in the past 2 weeks.
So everybody's responsible for what 1 to 5 people say.
Sort of
Do you hear what you're saying?
Possible.
We allow your behavior. Why don't we allow theirs? Because we don't have control over nobody else. What is?
And even if I'm gone off of YouTube, I never come back here, and no one knows where I am or whatever the fuck, or no one, people are wondering. Just know, like I was ran off. Like I'm not okay with it. These people are fucking trash, and I'll be very disappointed if you guys stay here. If I leave, and just continue to just stay.
And Andrew, you may not be completely wrong in restreaming all of his stuff, because there's a potential this young man could be one of them whatever happened to this crazy motherfucker, and there's gonna be some crazy ass backstory, and you might be the historian in it. Like I said, I do believe there's some harassing and bullying and stalking shit going on, but um, and in a lot of ways, that it's a waste of your talents. I do believe that. But hey, you do you, Bob. But Rebel man, just listen to some of the shit that comes out of your mouth. You want to control
honestly,
everybody, but you
point,
take no accountability for
honestly,
their
because of the
actions or
circumstances
yours.
being as bad as they are,
And
there's nothing
you
any of
want
you
to talk
can do
about
for me
everybody else being a
now.
piece of shit because they're trying to better their life,
Like,
but not taking care
there
of
could
yours.
have been something that y'all could have done for me, maybe
Everybody's tried to do it for you,
months
Rebel,
ago or
and
something like that, or
you've
you guys
been a
actually didn't
rattlesnake,
sell
man.
me out on a
You've
large
been a
scale.
rattlesnake.
The
You
way
can't
guys
sell a
did, there's nothing you
rattlesnake
guys
out,
can do for me
man.
now.
You
There's
just either feed
totally
him,
not enough
cut his fucking
people
head off, or
backing
you
me
get
or
bit by him.
who believe in me or any of that shit for me to be able to get help from anybody in a sense to where it's actually going to do me any good.
Well, this is only help going to do you any good. Everybody's tried
Else,
sending you money, giving
because
you
it's
love.
gotten this bad.
If you want motherfucker to
That's
do
really
something,
all
done
that
you
you've
some good.
all accomplished. You've made it so that I can't even,
That hospital done you some good.
I
That
can't even
stay.
get help from anybody now.
And so
Thanks
maybe
to
you
you
do
folks.
need some lockup time,
Like, these
one way or
channels are
another.
pretty much worthless to me now. The
Well, then
sub count
delete
does
them
nothing.
all.
The views do nothing. Coming on here does nothing. You took away this.
Didn't nobody take nothing
from
away.
me. Like you stripped away
No, you stripped it
the
away.
little
You're
bit of
mine.
escape that I had away from my life being shit. And you turned this into even shittier. And I hate you fucks for this shit. Like, I really hate y'all. You're sellouts. Like, there's no other.
You're a sellout yourself. You
There's
give
nothing
Andrew
else to
all
say
that
about
power
this shit. Like, we're not
and
gonna
all
leave on
that.
good terms.
He's in control of everything,
Like-
and you
like,
bitch about people
this
calling
is
him
not-
God. You just admitted he
Like,
was
I
God,
will
but he's
not
got all
make
that
peace
control.
with people on
Do you
purpose because of
understand?
what they did with this. Like, I don't want to be cool with people like that just because they took part in this. And I fucking mean it. Like, I'm so disgusted by you guys joining in this shit that, like, it's impossible.
You want
for us to
people here
ever
watching and all this, but nobody to have any
It's
involvement.
impossible for us
Do
to
you
be able
hear
to,
the
like,
insanity, Rebel? Do you hear what you're saying?
be on the same level? Like, we're on the same playing field. Like, this is not good what you guys
Rebel,
did.
you're on 10 different playing fields at one time,
this
young
is a
man.
terrible idea. Whatever the fuck your idea or the idea was, and whoever's advice you've taken.
I agree. Whoever you listen to and hit the live button and don't hit the end button, that's a bad idea, Rebel.
Went along with it. I don't care how many people. Like, you're all equally just as fucked for thinking that it was a good idea, for thinking that it was somehow gonna make me change in a better way or a worse way, or either way to push me off of here in terms that you guys wanted. Like, for things to be on your terms. Like, this whole plot, this whole thing that you guys did just didn't do anything but make everything
Rebel,
worse.
do you realize that you have the control? That you are the one in
And you
control?
notice, too, when you look around you, you see that there's more doxing
You
going on than
are
ever
the
before.
one in
There's
control.
more people being attacked than ever before. There's more shit stirring going on than there's ever been before. Like, now no one's believing anyone. Like, there's so much lack of trust now, more than there's ever been. And it's like you guys only have yourselves to blame for this.
Really, Rebel,
And this is
listen
only
to
going to affect you
yourself.
guys later down the line. Like, when I'm far
Listen, Linda.
from
Listen.
forgotten from people's minds and shit, and this will still be resonating and affecting you guys.
Rebel, you'll be infamous long after you're gone for all of this,
You
man.
guys are so stupid
You'll be
for going
infamous.
along with that shit. With, like, Andrew and AC and all these people's plan, Rada. Like, you guys are so fucking stupid.
Rebel, I'm going to hit you on pause. I don't care if we miss a little bit of something or not. I'm going to promise you something, young man. You're the one in control. of your mental health, your state, hitting the live button, and everything else. And cracker slid off the cheese, and you're not doing anything to get a hold of it, man. You acting this way is reading everybody. It's fucking restreaming you, dude. And the responsibility and the culpability is yours. You're worshiping Andrew and Tony and all of them. You're the one giving them all the power. You know, and all that. And you keep bringing their name up and keep saying they ain't shit, but how much control they have over everybody else. And you're either claiming control or putting everybody under their control. Do you hear the insanity in that? And like I said, I ain't trying to attack you, man. Wake up. You know, there's 47,000 fucking different personalities running around in your head, apparently, and they're all trying to get out at the same time. You don't know what conversation you're having, dude. You know, and you talk about wanting to have friends and this and that and another. This ain't how friends do people, man. I mean, come on, dude. Get with it. And yeah, I paused you because I'm gonna say something in there. But I mean, you blaming everybody else for your own
because
actions.
you guys are gonna go back and support these same people either way. After the fact of me saying this shit, as to why I have to just cut out the live chat.
Maybe we ought to start calling you David
no matter
Koresh.
what, I know it's gonna be the case. So I figured take out the live chat. Either way, because you know I'm not like gonna listen to people's opinions and
sure
try to get distracted and see people chatting here and knowing that it's the same fuck shit. Like,
you're gonna do it in everybody else's
chat. Everyone is gonna be on the same level here. And just be aware that I know I was sold out.
Be aware nobody owes
there's
you
no
anything.
Need for people to chat
Your
now.
mind sold you out.
It's past the point where anyone is gonna be able to chat and make any sense to me.
I believe that.
Like, it's so bad that anyone's opinion now, even if I wanted to believe them, is questionable just because everyone is questionable. And because you guys made it so that everyone is questionable.
We
and
made
literally
it that
now
way.
Everyone is questionable.
Yeah, I know.
This
It's
is
everybody
like
else's
the dumbest
fault but
thing
Rebel.
possibly done.
I know, Rebel.
Like, to put everyone in a perspective where anyone's a liar and everyone's a liar.
Yeah, we done that, Rebel.
And now no one can
you have no control over your own mind.
Everyone is dishonest. Everyone's just doing something for something. Like, there has to always now be an excuse. You guys have made this that kind of environment.
Yep, we done all that.
And you're really shitty for doing so. Like, it didn't have to be that bad. It didn't have to get that serious. Like, you guys have made it so this is now something to where this is distasteful. Like,
it's been distasteful for a long time.
Most people involved. Like, it's not only fun for me. That's obvious. Whatever.
I disagree. It must be a right for you.
Everyone involved.
Must be a right for you because you keep doing it.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what I'm saying right now, whether people like it or not, doesn't matter. Most people have made their minds up, which is unfortunate. That's why I can't have live chat.
You made my mind up,
even if they don't like it, it doesn't matter.
Anyone's opinion right now have made my mind up.
Outside of mine right now?
No.
I'm not trying to fuck with y'all. I'm not trying to offend y'all. It doesn't matter.
Well, it really shouldn't.
The fact that
your own opinion of yourself
is sad because I wanted your opinions to matter. And I'm not the one who made them not matter. You guys let other people speak for you.
Yeah.
And inadvertently, like you kind of did.
Yeah,
kind of did. The means of silence. The means of expressing your anger was silence. You basically gave those people what they wanted. Your opinion now doesn't matter. Your opinion is now their opinion. That's all you did was give your opinion to them.
Sure.
And to them, their opinion is now your opinion. So even if you had a different opinion,
sure.
You
Rebel makes.
forfeited your right to announce it,
Yeah.
or to say it, or to express it, because you basically gave it to Andrew and everyone else once you stayed silent.
Sure.
You did.
Sure.
So thanks.
You know, whatever you need to tell yourself.
You know,
Rebel,
it's
I guess.
the same thing like as if people don't even bother voting in an election, how their vote doesn't necessarily count, but their vote's going to go somewhere. Like eventually, no matter what, regardless, their vote is going to go towards either someone or someone, whether they like it or not. And people don't tell people this, but that's the case. Like even if you're not registered to vote, there's a very high possibility that your vote's going to go somewhere.
Nope. That is stupid, Rebel. That is true.
Because at that point, it's like you forfeited your right to vote.
That ain't the way that works.
Therefore, someone else votes for you.
Man, you really are out
The same
there,
thing
fella.
happened within this
Sure it did.
community.
You get out of it.
Most
Move.
people decided not to speak out when they saw something wrong or whatever.
No,
And
some of us
because
tried
of
to
it,
help, Rebel, and yet here you
other
are.
people vote for you. So,
Or
look
are
at
you
the
whining
position I'm
because
in.
you lost the vote?
Take
I
a real
mean,
good,
what
take a real good
what's the
look at
truth here, Rebel?
it. It's because people didn't give a
Their
decision
vote to you.
or an opinion.
Because they didn't give their
Most
vote to
people
you.
didn't.
You didn't get what
Like,
you
yeah,
wanted,
okay, a
so
lot of
that's
people
the
didn't hate
problem.
me, didn't go over there and join in the hate watching, but they sure gave their opinion.
Yeah, by saying nothing. By remaining neutral, we give an opinion. Man. And even those that have, tried to intercede on your behalf with that opinion,
So much
don't trust it. Well, yeah, look at the way you're acting.
There's no way to explain it except for I was
Your
sold out
actions.
by
Your
everyone.
actions. Your actions.
I damn well was, if not close to almost everyone. Yeah, and
Your actions. Your
my
decisions.
opinion didn't matter.
Not when
they-
you're
they-
like
they-
this,
like,
Rebel.
They took my opinion away from me.
No,
It's like anything
no,
I
you
said
give it up.
didn't
You give it
matter.
up. You give it to them. They didn't take it.
So,
you give it to them. That's what you just
At
said.
this point, it's like anything they say, it cannot matter. There cannot be that many people who will not let me have an opinion, and then somehow I'll just let them have an opinion. So no, it's like this live chat is not opening
Cool.
back up.
Cool.
Like, there's no chance
Bring
that
Chat
it
Mine
can.
or Richard Cheese or
Even if there
Andrews.
was
you know,
people
cool.
donating to me, and
We
I
like
surely
getting your
don't have
views.
people donating to me anymore. I'm
Well,
not
no.
opening this live chat back up.
Cool.
You guys have made this so bad. There's no way.
Yeah, we done it
That
all.
can
It's
happen.
your chat, your
Which
channel,
sucks.
your content, but we made it
does,
this way.
But
I
it's almost
understand the
been dead
logic.
like this anyway.
I understand the
for-
logic. It makes
for a long
complete
time.
sense.
And so, I mean, it's not like it's different for me. This is very similar to what I deal with every fucking day and have been dealing with for way too long.
Well, when you get up and make a shit sandwich,
So
what do you
this
think you're
doesn't
going to have for
really
lunch
do
that day?
anything to me.
Steak or a shit
This might
sandwich?
affect one or two or three of you, and even just at that, maybe not even that much anyway, because it's not like many people chat here. Like, that's the thing. This doesn't even affect anybody. Taking a live chat away from here does not do anything to
No,
anybody.
you're right.
Like, it might,
They're
they
somewhere
might think
else.
it does, but it really doesn't. They were still going to sell me out. They were still going to go somewhere else. They already were aiming against me. There's no way that many people would just decide for me.
Yeah, we all
And
made
then
the
not decide
decisions
against
for
me.
you.
Or be against me. Like, it's just, no, that's not possible. Of course you guys sold me out.
Your mind's the only one sold
But
you
because
out, Rebel.
one or two of
Your
you
actions are
doesn't
the
mean
only
that
ones sold you out.
the majority of people, like, it does, like, this isn't fair. It never
Right.
was fair.
It ain't fair
for a
that you
long
keep
time.
acting this way and blame
Like, there was
everybody
too
else
many
and
people
take
coming
no
at me.
accountability. But we
Left
deal
and
with
right.
it. We don't bitch about it much.
For a long time, all at once hitting me with the same thing that Page B and STL would do by, like, befriending me, giving me donations, and then making a joke out of me. Too many people who would use this narrative to, like, give me money just to get me to do something for them, like be a
Defend
circus clown
again.
for them.
Thanks, brother.
And then they just back away just to see me spurred out on purpose. And there was a lot of people who did this. The same thing Candace did, same thing other people did who gave me money, and they wanted to just give me money just to like.
So why are you on
Make
here
me a
begging for
lolcow.
money to be a fucking lolcow, man?
Like they only hurt me.
Didn't you like it much better being my cash cow? I mean, come on.
People like that only did harm by doing that to me. And now, like, because of it,
And you're up
people
here
won't
begging
believe
for
me.
it. You went looking
People
for it.
automatically will think that I'm lying about anything I say. And it's like when they came over here, their incentive was to make me a lolcow. Their incentive was to take advantage of my mental health
incentive was
or some
staying with
shit like
somebody
that,
I felt
and then
like
to
was
make it
getting
seem like I
bullied
was
and
psychotic or
mistreated.
crazy once
And
I
it was
pushed
in
people away,
pain.
even though they were aiming to push me away.
But who am
Even
I
though they were
kidding?
aiming
You
to
know
sell me out,
everything.
they set
You know
me
my
up and gave me
intentions from
money
way
just to
back
set
when.
me up.
You know
And they
everybody. Yeah.
painted this picture that totally wasn't the truth. They overly exaggerated this fucking narrative,
I'm not
saying that I'll
overly
go off
exaggerating
on
nothing.
anybody and dox anyone and everyone, you know, and when they're going around with hordes of fucking people lying to other people and pushing this fucking shit, it's easy for other people to listen to it and be like, oh my God, STO Page, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And meanwhile, they're laughing in Discord with people like ASMR having a good fucking time, cracking a fucking beer open and shit. Like you guys don't even realize how much a lot of y'all got
what's
played
bad is you remind me of me sometimes,
in the
already.
midst of me getting played.
Or at least in my head for a short second.
Like I said, they painted this picture that totally was over exaggerated and totally not true.
No, you painted the picture.
They did the
People
same
just
thing
shared
to
it.
Shelly. Like they do this a lot, where they'll paint this picture that's totally over exaggerated, totally not fully really true.
Because we have
And
control
they'll
of it.
add on to
Everything
it
Shelly says and does and puts out there.
And then a little more worse, and then a little worse, and then they'll add this into it, and then they'll add this, and they'll add this.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's beat up Bay's mouth. By the way, did you hear he jerks off in the shower? By the way, did you hear that?
I jerk off in the shower, so fucking what?
By the way, did you hear that? Like, in after.
I jerk off wherever, whenever I want to, as long as it's appropriate to do so.
Chris Hansen video and shit, they started pushing it around. But when they first started doing this, very few people were taking this shit serious. Like, there was even people from that side who were like, yeah, you know, but like, let's not overly exaggerate, guys. Like, this is not cool to like, you know, like there was even people back then who were like, all right, guys, this is going too far. Let's stop. Like, this is not the truth, what we're saying about Connie, and maybe we should just stop, you know. And like, people actually back then really didn't make a big deal out of it. Like, other people would hear it and then they'd be like, nah, but like, you know, is there truth behind it? But there wasn't that many people in the community, so there was enough people to where people could have a rational discussion. It wasn't overwhelming amounts of people now to where there's too many voices speaking over other voices, and you know, not necessarily.
Are we describing what goes on in your head?
Like, be able to have an opinion. Like, it's gotten so bad now that people cannot really have an opinion. So even if they push the same shit they pushed 2 years ago, and back then they never took it serious that much, like, they can come out now with the same shit, and all of a sudden these strangers come in. They don't know me like that. They don't know me like Sweet knows me. They don't know me like Shelly knows me. They've never heard my side of it. They only see these videos where I'm going off, you know, and I'm spurging out just out of occasion or some shit, and so they use that and they make it seem like I'm like that every single moment of every fucking day, and, you know, overly exaggerate and overly push it and overly paint this picture that's totally not fucking true, and make me less than human. You know, now I'm Gollum from fucking Lord of the Rings all of a sudden. Like, I don't even have, you know, blood in my fucking veins, according to them. And they can do this just because after an extensive amount of time, these people don't even question it. They just come in and they just go, oh, what? That's fucking crazy. Wow. Even though before, people would see the same shit and just be like, yeah, but like, you know, is this true though? And, you know, is this, maybe this is going too far? And like, you know, but yeah, but Rebel, you know, doesn't come off like that. And like, people actually like,
but you do come off like that every day.
Now it's like,
well, most every day.
Like, now I totally have more people who sold me out and who don't care whether I'm thrown under the bus or not. They don't even care whether the truth is being told or not. Like, they just want to see me destroyed. They just want to see me buried. Like, these are people who literally want me to fucking die. And it's just like, at that point, I can't, in good conscience, come on here and just be like treating this like it's just a normal day.
Do you really
Like
have
this
a
is just a
conscience,
normal
Reb?
YouTube channel, or like this is just a normal, you know, situation. Because this is not fucking normal. I am not having fun. This is not fun for me.
Then get
This
off.
is some uncomfortable
Hit the
fucking
stop.
shit. So
Hit the
unforgivable.
end
Like,
live
you don't even
stream
understand
button.
how unforgivable this sort of shit is.
I don't need your forgiveness, Rebel. I've not done anything to you. And the
And
majority of everybody
like,
else out there
like
hasn't.
I'm almost speechless. Like I'm so disappointed in a lot of you. Like I can't believe you would just go that far to throw me under the bus. Like,
Well,
to
I'm
sell me out.
disappointed
Like,
in
you
you.
knew I had it bad
But you
enough
don't
as
give a
is.
shit.
Like you knew I was going off crazy and shit and stupid like that because I had fucking problems as I already as is. Like as if things weren't bad enough as they were going on in my life. And like like all you did was just make things that much worse for me, so that now my depression has totally taken over. Like if it hasn't before, it totally
So
has
do
now.
something about it, Rebel. Do something
it's
different.
Like, I don't feel like I'm ever gonna be inspired to go out there and do something for myself right now. As how like things are
Well,
with like
if
the
you're
way
looking
I've
for
been
somebody else
torn
for your
apart,
salvation,
like by this and how my
you
life
know,
was
you
already
got problems, young
to
man.
start with. Like and it's like when I came on here, it was like pretty bad. Like I was already pretty bad. My depression was already pretty bad. Like you guys have made this so much worse.
You continue to
Like,
do
even
it.
if a lot
Who's
of you wanna
responsible
believe
for
you
being
want
here?
better
You
to
or
come
me?
to me or better for me. You just all you did was revert me back to 3-4 years ago. That's totally not helping me. That's why I ended up in the situation to begin with.
Yep.
Like I'm here
Because of
screaming at
everybody
you
else.
guys because of that shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna put me in the same boat that I was in before I even got here? In which caused me to come on here and act like this in the fucking first place? Are you fucking kidding me? But you guys could have actually done something to help me or save me or something. And you just let me slip right through your fucking fingers and put me back into the silent, dead echo chamber that I was in beforehand.
Yeah, we all done that. It was a mass conspiracy against Rebel.
And you call that helping me?
Mass conspiracy against
Like now
Rebel.
I don't even have a car, I'm immobile, we can't even leave the fucking house? And you call that fucking helping me?
Rebel. You demand people's help. You expect it. You think it's owed to you. I'm not in much of a different situation you are right now. You know whose fault it is? Fucking mine.
So they expect me to push a carriage full of food across that fucking street that you saw Andrew stalking
If you
me
want to
with,
eat,
that
you're going to
footage
do
of
what
him
you need to
stalking
do
me,
to eat.
crossing that long road with all those cars and those lights and shit, like, that dangerous fucking street. They expect me to walk all the way from the market, push that fucking carriage across that fucking road. Every time I want to bring food now back home, or now we got to call Instacart or do Instacart and just pay extra money and have enough to tip people, which we totally don't have. And that's supposedly helping me. And that's pretty much now all we can really do. And that's supposedly helping me.
Rebel.
That's supposed to inspire me to leave my house more now, I guess. By taking access of me traveling away from me. Or by me having access of travel away taken away from me. That's somehow going to help me and inspire me. On top of being able to have to get off of YouTube now. On top of not getting donations anymore. On top of having these legal fucking bullshit fucking things going on. And being dragged to court every other fucking month. On top of not being able to, afford an attorney's fee. On top of not being able to earn any fucking bit of income. And then on top of being told to apply for disability, when it probably will take years even if I started now anyway.
So what?
It's a process, of course.
Duh.
Like, you guys have done nothing to fucking help me. If all it was meant to do was lead me to this fucking point where I'm at right now.
Rebel, if you start today, You might be done tomorrow.
Fuck the fucking live
But if you
chat.
don't ever start
Fuck
today,
your donation.
you'll never start, get done tomorrow.
Unforgivable. The fact that my car hasn't even been attempted to been fixed by this point because you fucks play this fucking game. Unforgivable. If there were any other person in this community and you would have got them back on the road. Unforgivable.
Really, Rebel? Really?
You can say, oh, it's because you went and bought weed. No, you guys sent just, like I only had just enough to get what I got when it came to weed, or to get what I got with cigarettes. Don't you fucking dare say any of you gave me enough to fix my car, because I would have needed over $600 just to fix the main problems that you guys knew that I needed to fix. And you knew it would have costed that amount, and no one gave me that amount off of one lump sum, and no one was expected to. But if you fucks work together, maybe I could have actually done it. And maybe if you guys didn't give in to people like ASMR, I could have actually fixed something on my fucking car. But no, you went along with him. You got him to call up the guy I brought the car to, just so he could keep me from fixing the fucking car. And then you can make that excuse and say, see, that's why you didn't get it fixed, Connie.
Rebel, I don't agree with what they done in that, but it ain't anybody's responsibility but yours, man. Just like with me. I ain't on the road, and I ain't mad about it. For one, I know it's my own doing.
We're connected to a community of people who have gathered 20s and thousands of dollars for people before. Like, if they really wanted to fundraise money, they could fundraise some fucking money. Do you think they would have done that, though, to get my car back on the fucking road? No. Fucking no.
Who owes it to you,
And
Rebel?
if anyone were to do it, they could have commented in the Cash App and said, this is for your car, go fix your car. No. Even if you guys sent $200, and I told people that would have never been enough to fix the issues that were with my car, enough to get my car to pass. To get my car to pass, to get that failure sticker off of my fucking car, it was going to take more than just $200. You all knew that. Now it's too late.
You know it too.
There's no way I can fix this fucking car. Now the damage has probably gone way beyond fucking $600. You fucking assholes. Now a third tire has fucking gone flat. So even if we wanted to get it back on the road, and even if we wanted to take it to a place to get it fixed, guess what? There's 3 fucking tires now that are out. We couldn't even move this fucking shit if we wanted now. You fucks.
That's all our
So
fault.
even if you guys wanted to help me, you waited so long, it's too fucking late.
Everybody has tried to help you. Suggest you get on disability. Start that process. That's good advice. That's helpful advice. If you start today, you might be done tomorrow. But you're not willing to do anything for yourself. So why would anybody else, Rebel? And how does anybody owe you or me or anybody else that? They don't.
Sellouts.
We owe it to ourselves. And you need to be looking in the mirror saying that, because you got them voices in your head that have sold you out.
Sellouts.
And your actions.
Sellouts. 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 And then take advantage of me barely being able to make it through the day.
And we take advantage of you every day.
Just fuck with me and make it seem like I'm this fucking drug addict or some shit because I go and buy weed, because I'd rather
I smoke weed all day long.
Handle this
so
fucking
what?
stress that you guys put me through, and
we put
that I
you
have
through
to
it.
deal with.
We
in
make
real life
you
and
go
shit.
on.
But
Hello,
and then
Pamela.
use it against me and say that's the reason that I didn't fix my car. Of course, right? Sellouts, fucking sellouts. Let me tell y'all, if people actually wanted my car back on the road, the car would have been back on the road. Either way. Whether or not I spent whether or not I went and spent money on weed too, it's just, let me tell y'all, if people wanted my car back on the road, it would have been back on the fucking road.
If you wanted it back on the road, it would have been back on the road, Rebel. That's your responsibility, just like mine's mine. I can
These
ask
are
for
people
help,
who
but I
have
don't
fundraised
expect it.
thousands upon thousands of dollars for attorney's fees for folks, for these fucking auditors, frauditors out here. They've paid fucking extensive amounts of money just to build channels just for subs and views, and they're gonna really sit here and tell me that they couldn't get, that it's my fault for not getting my car back on the road? Let me tell y'all again, if they wanted my car back on the road, it would have been on the road. If they wanted my car fixed, it would have been fixed. Okay? Let's be serious. That's the fucking facts. Now it's too late. Now you guys fucked my shit up.
Yeah, we fucked it up.
Now, even if I wanted my car to get back on the road, it can't get this shit back on the road now.
So,
like I said, the damage is far beyond $600 now. Now we need 3-4 new tires replaced. Like there's not even a chance that we can even drive the fucking thing.
So scrap
even
it out,
with the
Rebel.
rejection sticker, because the
Get
fucking
it
tires are
scrapped
so bad, and the steering fluid line is cut, so we can't even drive the car without buying steering fluid every other fucking day, because that's how bad it's leaking. Like, you guys have fucked my shit up and sabotaged my shit up so bad. There's no chance you can help me now.
So why are you here
You
asking for
fucks.
help? I don't understand, Rebel.
Unforgivable.
Anyway, man, I hope you get shit figured out. And like I said, I ain't trying to attack you.
Unforgivable.
And I can live with being unforgiving.
Even if I wanted help from people, it's like I don't even want it now. Like even if it was like something that could have benefited me, like it's just disgusting taking things from you guys when you wanted to cause me that much pain. Like you know.
I hope you get your pain in order. I hope you get your mind in order.
On top of it.
I hope you
It's
get
like
reality in order.
Even thinking about taking people's shit, like especially people like Ross.
Love and prayers,
she just goes
dude.
and gives money to
I'm
people
out, y'all. I can't.
With her like that. Like
later, Reb. Hopefully you get it together, dude.